Take one right there. The thing. What's in the Epstein files? The fall of the deep state, Savannah Guthrie case, update, and much more. It's Ellenwood Studios TV. This is the Ellenwood update. This is the Ellenwood weekend update starring Ted Turner. We're about to put the news on the board for real for you. We're about to get you busy right now. We about to get busy right now. We got the weekend update. We're about to give you all the news of the day. We're going to talk about what's in them Epstein's files, what's not in them. Talk about the fall of the deep state. We're going to cover the Savannah Guthrie case. We got updates on that and much, much more. Much, much more. Because Don Lemon, we ain't going to let him go. He think he out the water, but he not. Take out, man.
You've been calling my name. Disrespect me, got no choice but to slang. I ain't gon' lie, Death been calling my name. The devil calling, I don't even pick it up when it rain. Can't do that. He disrespect me, got no choice but to slang. Team that night, I'm real demanding. Now I make this bitch sing, and we gon' ride on him. Follow behind, get right on side and open fire on him. We gon' open fire on him. Let them bitches spark up as you lie on. Bow. I go by one way, I get brutal when it come to stepping. He sending distance like he could, bitch, go get you a whip. Hit up my shooter, he get reckless, he slang Smith and Wesson. Got on my trench coat with my Glock, I dare you to test me. That iron sound just like a rock band when I let it slang. This shit get evil, snake his people, let his mama hang. He tryna squash it, but his up shit gotta end in flames. Might take the easy route, let the junkie smash him for some cane. I ain't gon' lie, Death been calling my name. The devil calling, I don't even pick it up when it rain. He disrespect me, got no choice but to slang. He tried to whack me, but he garbage, pussy boy ain't have aim. You bitch. I ain't gon' lie, Death been calling my name. The devil calling, I don't even pick it up when it rain. Can't do that. He disrespect me, got no choice but to slang. Team that night, I'm real demanding. Now I make this bitch sing, and we gon' ride on him. Follow behind, get right on side and open fire on him. We gon' open fire on him. Let them bitches spark up as you lie on him. Dave blocking in the skank with a big lock on side me. Can't afford to leave at home, that'll be a dead nigga try to blind me. 7.62s in the Drake, got that bitch right behind me. My favorite channel was Nickelodeon, but I can't let you slam me. Send 2 shots right at the passenger and fuck up his dumb. Then send 3 shots straight to the left and send a driver with him. Ain't got no plans for the backseat, but shit, we still gon' split them. Can't afford to let these plans go wrong, we'll celebrate once we get them. Big old Draco, bullets the size of Legos. I nickname my Yops the Queso, that bitch bound to make your face go. Chop your block, it won't take long. All I need is a hype song. Got a stick stuffed in my jacket with my cocaine YG Nights on. I ain't gon' lie, Death been calling my name. The devil calling, I don't even pick it up when it rain. Can't do that. He disrespect me, got no choice but to slang. Team that night, I'm real demanding. Now I make this bitch sing, and we gon' ride on him. Follow behind, get right on side and open fire on him. We gon' open fire on him. Let them bitches spark up as you lie on him.
What the deal is, the Ellenwood Weekend Update, starring your host, Ted Turner. I'm Ted Turner. I'm in the seat today on the ones and twos. See my sister in the building. What's up, twin? Twin say she wanted Jaguar right. Guess we got to settle for Ted today. I'm sorry about that. Hey, twin, the Jaguar Wright interview, man, you ain't gonna believe the backstory on that, man. That is absolutely nuts. We're gonna get into that right quick before we get rolling. So, Big Boy and Splash, you know, they don't really know all these people. They don't know who is who and what is what. So, Big Boy rolling around and he think he on Jaguar Wright link. He calling me and Lane trying to get us in the mood. You know what I'm saying? I'm in traffic, Lane sleep. He trying to get somebody on the line to come hit the link. I finally see the message. I hit the link talking to the lady because he tell me Jaguar right. So I'm rolling with what he got going on. I hit the link talking to Jaguar Wright. I asked her, like, hey, Jaguar, what happened to the Piers Morgan interview? And the lady get to talking and everything. So I'm thinking I'm talking to Jaguar Wright myself too. Couple of days later, we find out that wasn't even Jaguar Wright. This lady let me call her Jaguar and everything, man. She was just talking to me. But shouts out to the lady, Miss Parker. Shouts out to Miss Parker. She gonna pop up and do her 1-2 big one, you know what I'm saying? But you know, Big Boy and Splash, they had already made the play, so it was Jaguar Wright though we were running with. For real, though we were running with. They said it was Jaguar Wright, so I ran with it. So you know what I'm saying. I take full responsibility for it. You know what I'm saying. If it was a play, it was my fault. But yeah, we had Big Slim and Splash in the back, you know, controlling the move. So they told Ted that was Jaguar Wright. Ted ran with it. Yeah, we gonna get into what's really in these Epstein files, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna really get into what's in these Epstein files. Because they got everybody thinking that, you know what I'm saying, Trump name is in the files, which it is. Trump names is all in the files, but when you look at the files, you see what they saying about Donald Trump. One of the things they were saying is that back in the 90s, you know what I'm saying, early 2000s, Trump had put the FBI on Epstein. And we kept telling y'all that, but y'all didn't want to believe it, though. Y'all believe in them Democrats. You got to understand what them Democrats play is. They know they got y'all fooled up on the Epstein file, so they run they play hard as they can. They run they play hard as they can with it. They trying to tell you that Trump is all in the Epstein files, that his name is all over the files, which they are. But when you look and see what the file's saying about Trump, one of the things that it's saying is that one of the survivors, one of the Epstein victims, in open court, in the deposition, with her right hand sworn to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, she said Donald Trump ain't did nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? She can talk about a whole bunch of people, but she ain't got nothing on Trump. Trump ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? Them Epstein files say that Trump and Epstein knew each other back in the day. Trump never disputed that. The Epstein files say Trump keep them out of his golf course. Trump said that. One thing them Epstein files do not say is that Trump was nowhere doing nothing with no kids. They don't say that. You don't have no pictures of Trump doing nothing crazy either. You ain't got Trump in no hot tub. You know what I'm saying? You got Bill Clinton in a hot tub, though. You got Clinton on that airplane so many times. You got Clinton at the island. All that's in the files. Then we get an email about Kathleen Rumbler. See, this is where Obama come up at now. See, they so hard trying to tie Trump to it. Why is Obama's lawyer, White House counsel, why is she talking to Jeffrey Epstein every day? The whole time Trump, Obama was in office, she back and forth communicating with Jeffrey Epstein. These are the questions we need to be asking. Oh, Don Lemon just put out a video. It's a little short he got on his page. He talk about so Obama was at the All-Star game. He got a standing ovation. Okay, he got a standing ovation. Is that gonna help him in this courtroom? No. Is that gonna help him in this big court case we got on him? Because you know what's going on now. You know what's going on. We got Obama in these documents saying that Trump was a Russian agent. Why is Obama in documents calling Trump a Russian agent when he know that's bogus? What's up, Big Boy TV? Yeah, Trump know that's bogus. So Trump been telling you from the beginning that Russia was a hoax. That was a big hoax perpetrated by the Democrats, trying to take down the duly elected president. Obama name all in it. They had a White House briefing, the presidential documents, security briefing. And the documents say that Trump didn't have nothing to do with the Russians. And actually what he said was that Hillary Clinton was about to get out here and try to smear Trump's name up with the Russians. You know what I'm saying? That's what they said in them documents, that Obama got a Security Council briefing and it said Trump didn't have nothing to do with the Russians. So they hid that document. That's why they so hard on Tulsi Gabbard head right now. They're trying to get Tulsi Gabbard out of there because Tulsi Gabbard is the one uncovering this case. She got all the information. They trying to prove that the election was stolen. The 2020 election between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. What? Oh, I know. Yeah, they trying to prove that the documents that we found that saying the election was rigged, they trying to say these ain't no real documents. It's all coming out now. That the election was rigged. You know what I'm saying? A lot of states did a lot of things they weren't supposed to be doing, as far as they went out there and changed the election rules. Only the election board can change the rules. A lot of states, a lot of judges, you know what I'm saying, governors was out here changing the rules of the election. So when we was trying to take all these cases to court, the court kept saying that we didn't have no standing. That's how they kept throwing out our cases. So when they be talking about the 54 cases that was thrown out, that's what they talking about. They saying that we ain't have no standing. I'm trying to say that Trump, the person that's running for the office in the election, he bringing the case saying that it was rigged. There was a lot of shenanigans going on. He don't have no standing in the case. How about one of the voters? We try to put some voters in there and let them argue the case. They say the voters don't have no standing. We pull the governor up, let him go in there. Attorney General. We had 54 cases going. We had a lot of plaintiffs. And the court just kept telling us don't nobody have no standing. Now that ain't gonna hold up. That is not gonna hold up. You know what I'm saying? So Trump got a judge in Missouri in the district to file a lawsuit against the state of Georgia. Went in there and raided the election house in Georgia and got all these boxes out of there. It's tied to the election. Georgia keep hanging on the fact that they did recounts and stuff. So we had one of the foremost experts on recounts to speak. And what he said was that, yeah, Georgia did a recount, but they didn't check for no names. They didn't check to make sure the ballots was secure. All they did was counted the same ballots over and over again. Then what we found out is some of them ballots is missing now. They got some 40-something boxes missing after Trump did his little raid and stuff. We're trying to figure out what's going on with that. Remember, Trump arrested Maduro from Venezuela. That was part of the reason that he was in trouble, because of a rigged election. You know what I'm saying? That was part of the reason why he was in jeopardy, rigging the election. So he wasn't the duly elected president of his country. Ballot machines and all that. Now we got him in federal custody, and we finding out how the play go now. See, he in there talking. He telling us exactly how the play went, because he facing the rest of his life behind bars. You know what I'm saying? So he trying to work a play however he can work a play. You know, we're going to take his information with a grain of salt. We're going to check on it. And if everything check out, you know what I'm saying, we're going to do what it do. Just like I told y'all, when Don Lemon left that church that Sunday, he was in jeopardy. Barack Obama is in jeopardy right now. Don't let nobody fool y'all thinking I'm just talking now. You better follow these documents and follow the news closely, and you'll see what's going on. Yeah, Barack Obama is in jeopardy right now. And I got caught out here playing a game. They all in the office hiding documents, switching what the reports say so they can start investigating on Trump. Trump came out saying that Obama was tapping him and tapping his phones and stuff, spying on him. And they made a big deal about that, saying that Trump was telling falsehoods. Trump was misrepresenting the case. Then they found out that Trump wasn't misrepresenting the case, that Obama actually did spy on his campaign before and after the election. Obama's in jeopardy right now. I keep telling y'all what jeopardy means. You did something that ran foul of the law. And it's up to the prosecutors, the DOJ, to prosecute it. But your actions are definitely what they are. Yeah, Obama name tied right up in this case. Biden is too. Biden was in the meet. John Brennan, FBI director. FBI director James Comey. Yeah, they all in it. They all in it. They all in it. What's up under my children? Security in the building. Yeah, both parties do got weirdos in it. But they keep trying to make you think it's Trump, though. Yeah, Trump name in them files, but you got to see what it say about Trump in them files. Everything in them files. Oh, excuse me. Everything in them files that's been checked out, that's been researched, all of it exonerate Trump. Even when people called in trying to tell lies on Trump, that's how they padded the files. Yeah, people calling in just making up stuff about Trump. So it'll become a record. So the FBI got to go check on it. And when they checked on it, they couldn't find them. They told you that all these files they releasing, and none of this stuff is being used to prosecute anybody. So that means they done checked on all this stuff. It done been hashed out or whatever. But see, what I told y'all when that happened was pay attention to what the lady's saying. She said none of this stuff is being used to prosecute people now. That don't mean that people are not being prosecuted. See, they got investigations going on right now, open investigations. 150 people name came out these Epstein files. You got people like Jay-Z in the file. What is Jay-Z name doing in the Epstein files? See, what did we talk about months ago? We said when these files come out, if your name is in them, you got to get on. Appreciate the cash out. Good looking out. We said if your name is in these files, you got to get on the camera and explain yourself. That's what Trump been doing. They kept telling you Trump was in these files. So what Trump been doing? Trump been on camera telling you how his name got in them, what the business is. Ain't nobody else doing that. Kathleen Rumler, Obama's White House counsel, she just quit her job. Yeah, she just quit her job. She was working for one of these banks, Goldman Sachs. Yeah, working for one of these big institutions. So that's what the Democrats do after they leave office. They make sure that they get into position after that. They use their job, government, to make the next move. See what I'm saying? So she applied, Goldman Sachs, and that's what she do now. But let's get back to what she was doing before all that. All them emails with Jeffrey Epstein. The whole time she was in the White House with Barack Obama, texting Jeffrey Epstein, emailing him. Epstein done came through the White House numerous amount of times. But you got to know that the Epstein thing didn't have nothing to do with Trump from the beginning. You should have knew that because the whole time Trump was running for office the second time, they did everything they could do to get rid of the man. Put him up under all kind of investigations, indicting him, Actually made him go to Atlanta, Georgia, the Wright Street, the jail that I had been arrested in. He was in the same place that I was, taking a mug shot. They thought that was going to destroy him. His big mug shot. Trump turned the mug shot from lemons and lemonade. Started selling T-shirts and all kind of stuff. That's one of the most iconic pictures of Trump. His mug shot picture. You know what I'm saying? Just like the one on the back of the wall back there. You know what I'm saying? Just like that one on the back of the wall back there with his fist raised when he got shot. You know what I'm saying? Them some iconic pictures of the guy right there. And some of the most iconic pictures of the man. Yeah, he turned lemons into lemonade with that mug shot. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Real Spiel? What's the deal? What's the deal? Yeah, they do all use their political power to better position themselves. I ain't gonna lie about that. But it's just the way you go about it, though. See, it's the way you go about it. You know what I mean? Was you doing favors for these people before you got in there? That's right, bro. That's right, bro. We working hard, bro. We everything moving forward according to plan. Yesterday I was on the was in the inbox with Bro Rilla for about 5 hours, and she ended up posting us on her Instagram. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of a rush job. You know what I'm saying? Big Boy was behind the scene working the play. And then, you know what I'm saying, he sent me the invoice, how much it was going to cost. I sent the display, told her to go ahead and, hit the cash out, send it on through there. I don't care what's going on. And then she was asking me for the video that I wanted her to post. You know what I'm saying? What was the content that I wanted her to post? So I sent her a video to post, but she said she couldn't post it. She needed something else to post. And I get it, whatever. So I had to put something together right quick, you know what I'm saying? Because we're running out of time. But shouts out to Scarface, you know what I'm saying, Glorilla sister. I'm gonna give her credit right now, bro. I was texting her, you know what I'm saying? We was on Instagram back and forth about 5 hours. And she actually, you know what I'm saying, kept on, you know what I'm saying, doing her thing. She actually kept on doing her thing as far as she kept staying in touch with me. She kept, hitting back and everything. So, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate Scarface for everything she did, man, for real, for real. But, so I had to put something together right quick at the last minute. So I used our flyers that we had promoting all the shows that we got. Street Fame, the Black Ball Sector podcast, On Move, and me and Big Boy show. And I put all that together and made a little reel so she could post it on her page. Now, I wanted to put Twin and Mun and Fresh and D's, everybody in it, but this going on a big major platform. So, you know what I'm saying? I really couldn't smear nobody up but me and you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, you know what I'm saying, Almighty Media all in it, Almighty Lane Life, you all over the flyer, the reel, you know what I'm saying? Because I had to use me and your face and me and your name because everybody else kind of, they chill. They doing their thing on the chill. But, somebody's face got to be out there. So, you know what I'm saying? I had to use me and your face. And then since Big Boy had, played that game, him and Splash with the Jaguar Wright, that's why I put his face on me. So your face going out here too, buddy. So that's what it was, man. Trying not to put everybody's face on everything, but hey, y'all going too. Look at Real Spirit talking about everybody got a flyer except me. And then when I put his flyer out there now, and then Faye be all over the internet, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. So yeah, I got you, bro. I'm gonna put your face on out there. I got you, homie. I appreciate the vote of confidence. I appreciate you popping up, talking about everybody's face on something but yours. Yours is on the next one. Don't even trip. So yeah, man, we this is it really I told you so day for me, because you know what I'm saying, back, you know what I mean, months ago, you know, I hired a reporter from Texas, put him on Blast TV, Candy. And this was one of the stories that she was covering, the fall of the deep state. She was covering this story for y'all. That right, Spill. I already know what you are. But yeah, this was one of the stories that Candy was covering. So somebody get on the cash out right quick, man, so I can drop the cash out. I need to get Candy back in the building. You know what I'm saying? Because this was her story. So Tulsi Gabbard was on TV yesterday, and she was covering this, and she was talking about how that, you know what I'm saying, these people in jeopardy, man. These people's in real jeopardy. She was like, she got all the information. She's sending it over to the FBI and the DOJ. You know what I'm saying? And this is Barack Obama. You know what I mean? And see, this what they thought. This is where they went wrong at, the Democrats. One of their plays is running out the clock. So they know they be done something wrong. So they got all their judges, all their lawyers, all their politicians, all their people in place to, you know, to keep the chaos going on, keep it out the news cycle, and to run out the clock on the court system. And when I say run out the clock, what they trying to do is whatever they done, trying to just fumble around until the statute of limitation run out on it. Only thing about this one, and I explained this to y'all before, that this case is a conspiracy case. And in the conspiracy case, the clock for the statute of limitations don't even start. Listen now, it don't even start until the last act furthering the conspiracy has been completed. So we charging the news media, we charging politicians, we charging lawyers, judges, everybody who was involved in the case. FBI directors, NSA directors, CIA directors. You know what I'm saying? All these people was involved in trying to destroy Donald Trump, lying on him, running these fake investigations, putting out fake information in the media, doing all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Passing fake notes around, making up stuff. These folks were doing everything they could. But the one thing that they didn't do was stop. See? So the conspiracy continued. They haven't even stopped doing it yet. We still finding stuff that they done hid. See? Anything that you do in furtherance of the conspiracy, keep the clock going. So just a couple months ago, you had Jack Smith. He part of the conspiracy. He was one of the prosecutors who raided Mar-a-Lago, trying to get some documents from Trump. Word on the street is that Trump had the information that the election was stolen. That's why they went and raided his house. See, Trump been playing 4D chess with him for a long time. He put out the fake news that he had the documents. So that was the story that was going around, that Trump had the documents from the that the election was stolen, that it was rigged. They know the documents exist. They know the election was stolen. They know it was rigged. Why else would they be trying to raid his house to get the documents back? How you trying to get some documents that don't exist? You know them documents exist. See what I'm saying? So they thought Trump had them. They were scared to death that Trump about to tell the world. He had already declassified everything before he left office. You see what I'm saying? So when he win the next election, get back in office, what he do? He just declassify everything again. Told him, go ahead and release the stuff. Release everything. So what we've been finding out in these papers and the emails and all this information that's been released is that Hillary Clinton started the Russia hoax. Yeah, she was the one that started telling everybody that Trump was a Russian agent. And the reason she did it because she had a bad case with Russia. See, when Hillary Clinton was in office, when she was the Secretary of State, she okayed a deal for the Russians to buy some kind of nuclear material in America. And by her doing that, they were saying that she got money for it and everything. You know what I mean? Well, she did get money for doing this and doing that, but we couldn't necessarily tie it to her policy. You know what I'm saying? Because that's bribery right there. When a public official take money to do a public act. You know what I'm saying? So one of the things that when all this stuff come out, we be trying to see what the angle is. They're like Biden was running around talking about his son never took money from China. And then the documents come back showing that was a lie. Then we trying to figure out what policy move did Biden okay at the time that money came down. See what I'm saying? So that's how the game worked. Just like I was telling y'all with them cell phones. What did I tell y'all? That Don Lemon was in jeopardy and we want his cell phone. So he got a rain Friday. And one of the things that he put in the brief to get his cell phone back. And the government said, no deal. No deal. See? Why he want that cell phone back so bad? Look at what Twitch just put on the board. Look what Twitch just put on the board. Hillary still won't tell us why she deleted them emails and broke that BlackBerry. See? What Twin talking about? An investigation? I'm about to tell y'all all this stuff, man. I'm about to blow y'all mind if you can pay attention and follow along in this story. So Don Lemon is trying to get his email. He's trying to get his phone back. Why? Because he know he in jeopardy. He deleted a lot of stuff, but he know the one thing that y'all might not know. And that go with Twin's statement up there. Hillary still won't tell us why she deleted them emails and broke that BlackBerry. See, broke that BlackBerry. That's a key sentence right there. The word broke. Why would she break the BlackBerry? Because she know that even if you delete something, the FBI, the feds, they can still retrieve the information. Only way they can't retrieve the information if there's no device. So she broke the device. Then she used what's known as BleachBit. Y'all look it up. And that go with the first sentence Twin wrote. Her sentence said, Hillary still won't tell us why she deleted them emails. I just told y'all that you got to break the device. So how could she delete the emails if she didn't break the device? She used something that's called BleachBit. Yeah, she used something that's called BleachBit. Look, Twin on fire today. Twin come back with another statement talking about Don. Speaking of Don Lemon following the Democrat playbook. Delete the phone information. See? So this would be the third major case right now with somebody deleting a phone. Okay. When Trump, the first time when they was investigating about the Russia hoax, they did an investigation by Bob Mueller. And he released a report called the Mueller Report. And all the investigators on the Mueller Report, because Trump was the president, right? So as soon as the investigation was over with, Trump launched what is called Investigate the Investigators. So he went back to investigate the people who was investigating him, because from the very beginning, they was telling lies on him, trying to tie him with Russia. He had no dealings with Putin, the Russian government, or nothing. See, but they tried to say that's how he won the election. So that was the original lie right there. That was the poison fruit right there. They never had any information that any of that was true. Their whole argument was that they had to check it because that's a serious situation for the president to be in the pocket of another government. That was the argument that they was making, which was okay for public opinion, for the court of public opinion. We can have that conversation and talk about it all day. But in the real court of law, you got to bring in evidence. They never had any evidence that Trump was working with Russia. But by starting an investigation, they can check on everything and anything. But in order to start the investigation, they had to have something going on. They did a lot of stuff. They tried to blackmail Trump officials. They was getting caught up in all kind of espionage plays. They was doing everything they could do to get a Trump official under investigation. That's all they needed, to get somebody under investigation. And then they was going to try to use the too hot rule, where they get somebody who know Trump under investigation and then get his phone records. And from there, they can get somebody else's phone records and then somebody else's phone records. That's what they call the too hot rule. So they get party A phone. And then when they look at it, they see he's talking to party B. Okay. So now they can get party B's phone. Then they look in party B phone and see that he's talking to party C. Now, the only information from party C that they can get is his communications with party B. See, so they're trying to get close enough to have somebody to be party A and Trump be party B. See, so they were trying to get somebody close to Trump who had done called on to Trump, so then now they can get Trump phone. See, so that's what they were trying to do. That's how they was working the play. But in order to get any investigation started, they had to have some kind of crime committed. They had to have something going on. So they set up the one dude named Carter Page, where they gave him $50,000 while he was out of town, while he was overseas. And he take it and give it to his lawyer. He give it to his lawyer. As soon as he land in America, the FBI there and arrest him, detain him, harass him, looking for that 50 grand. He don't got it. He gave it to his lawyer. See, so now they scrambling now because really the play busted now. The play busted now. Because now they can't go to the media and say the man got the money. That's why he was arrested. Trump official arrested at the airport, $50,000 and all this and that. They can't run their play. But the whole scam is open now that they doing investigations. We already knew it. But now we got to see what's going on now. They so shaded. The FBI ain't even supposed to be working overseas. You know what I'm saying? The FBI ain't supposed to be working overseas. Here they is running a play where they entrapping somebody and they doing it all overseas. The man pull up to the airport, they right there, going through bags and stuff, looking for that 50. He don't got it. He don't even got it. You know what I'm saying? He don't even got it. So, look, this how fire I am, y'all. This how fire I am. I'm reading the comments, talking and everything. I'm going to read all these comments to y'all, but I'm going to keep this story going for y'all. I got y'all. For real, I got y'all. I'm putting this on the board because we putting a belt on them right now. This is what you call putting a belt on them right now. They don't even see this coming. You know what I'm saying? They don't even see this coming. Because when you rewind all this information, you go back to the very beginning. All I've been doing is putting the truth on the board. I told y'all Don Lemon was going to get arrested. You know what I'm saying? They was running around doing the bad dad ball. That's why it's so funny, but it's so key that we done put everything on the board. You know what I'm saying? We even explained to y'all what bad dad ball was. You know what I'm saying? To the people in the back. we explain what Baghdad Bob was so y'all will know. And then it make these conversations easier. So when I'm telling y'all that they tried to trick the world into making them think that Trump was a Russian agent, that was all a lie. And they all knew it. And they all played the game. Now they out Baghdad Bobby talking about Obama was at the All-Star game, got a standing ovation. So what? So what? He got a standing ovation at the All-Star game. What do they got to do with the emails and these meetings y'all was having and all this entrapment and this spying on the Trump campaign before and after the election? What do your standing ovation at the All-Star game got to do with any of that? See, that's the propaganda they running. They telling you, oh, Don Lemon is a journalist. I don't care if he was a school teacher. He can't break the law. You feel me? See, that's how they Baghdad Bob me. That's how they run their propaganda. You know what I'm saying? Then they trying to tell you what I'm telling you. Oh, because I'm right wing, because I'm shucking and jiving. Okay, shucking and jiving. Pay attention. Pay attention. Why is Don Lemon in the courtroom? Here we go. Back to twin email. I mean, back to twin. Back to what twin said about them broken phones, them broken Blackberries, and them deleted emails. Why is Donald Trump in court on his arraignment trying to get his phone back? You remember when I was telling y'all Don Lemon was in jeopardy? And then they said, what you going to charge him with? I said, well, he already got caught trespass, but that's a state crime. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, what you going to charge him with? I said, the most I can. What I'm trying to tell you, the most I can. I'm going to charge him with being the ringleader and some more shit. Watch how we work. What Don Lemon do? He pop out saying, oh, no, it wasn't me. It was her. Don Lemon told on the lady. See, Don Lemon ran right out there and told on them people. He said, it wasn't me. It was her. I was with this organization. They called me. He told the whole thing. Yeah, Don Lemon snitched. Yeah, and still got himself arrested. Still got himself arrested. Now he in court talking about something. He want his phone back. Oh, they got your phone? Didn't I tell you we're going to get your phone? Didn't I tell you we were going to get your phone? Like, so you want somebody's phone? Yeah, I want his phone. That what the whole investigation is about. I want your stupid phone. Who you been talking to? What have you been talking about? Yeah, we got you under investigation now for committing crimes. Now we're going to look at your phone. It ain't no stopping what we can look at. Yeah, we about to look at your email. We about to look at everything in your phone. Everything on your device. Yeah, we about to get right up in there. Because them email going to take up where we need to go. To all your accounts. To everything you got going on. You better not be in there doing no sneaking and gigging. For real. Trump the most investigated person in U.S. history. Because never has there been a whole political system after one person before. Out in the open. The way they after Trump. You see what I'm saying? Not out in the open. Now they've been sneaking and geeking the whole time. You know what I'm saying? That's how your name pop up, and this thing you know, you be in the world of trouble. Yeah, they always been playing behind your back, plotting and stuff. And one of the first things they're gonna do is use the media. Hear me out now. They're gonna use them journalists to spread the propaganda. Yeah, they're gonna use them journalists to spread the propaganda. So you got all these, you know, podcasters, all the internet people, and all of them hate Trump. All your celebrities, you know, everybody that you know, everybody that you understand what they talking about, what they got going on. They all dislike Trump. If they do report on this, they reporting the propaganda. That's why they were making it a big deal that Donald Trump on his Twitter page posted that picture of Barack now looking like some in the Lion King video. You know what I'm saying? Now the bar ain't lowered, twin. The bar, we holding the bar up. We keeping the standard. We don't put the facts on the board. Yeah, just because them goofballs is doing, they really talk show hosts, twin. They run news talk shows. So they really talk show hosts. So I can't hold them to the same journalistic standard that I'm held to. You see what I'm saying? Because I get on here and do the real YouTube and sometimes, and then, it's all kind of questions about what I'm doing. I write up there, Don Lemon arrested, ? Now, at that point in time, they can't say that I said nothing wrong. Because that was the question mark for. See, so I did that one day. And people were saying, because before he got arrested, they were saying, oh, you talking about Don Lemon going to get arrested? I like, we're doing the investigation. We're doing the investigation. I try to be as biased as I can on my truth. Very real on my truth. I try to be as biased as I can and putting the facts on the board. You feel me, bro? I really do this, bro. For real. See, that's the difference between me and them. Because they as biased as they can be, but they try to pretend like they not. And then the whole time, they're not even putting the facts on the board. They telling a bunch of lies. That's why me and Don Lemon can't have a real conversation. You see what I'm saying? Because they don't respect our opinion being on the other side of the equation. You know what I'm saying? They automatically downgrade and try to, play us when we sit here and have a conversation, put these facts on the board, they lose every argument, no matter what we're talking about. Now, right now, I'm talking about Obama being in jeopardy. And he telling me Obama was at the All-Star game getting a standing ovation. Now, you tell me what's going on. I'm telling you the man in jeopardy of committing crimes, and it's about to go bad for him right now. But Don Lemon is on there telling you that he was at the All-Star game and got a standing ovation. So what? So what? What do that got to do with what I'm talking about? See, he don't want to talk about what I'm talking about. He want to talk about the All-Star game. Okay, you talked about that. So tomorrow, Monday, I'm going to need you talking about why Obama ain't in jeopardy. Don Lemon. Since you think what I'm saying is bogus, you're going to try to say, Tulsi Gabbard. What do Tulsi Gabbard got to do with anything? She the one putting the information out. So you're going to try to smear her up because she putting out the information? We're going to see how that go then. We're going to see how that go. Because that ain't going to change the information. That is not going to change the information. Yeah, Don Lemon got some handcuffs for his role. Hey, he need to be off this app too. To my like, share, and subscribe to his page. And he filmed himself in that church harassing people. Yeah, he filmed himself in the church harassing people. YouTube need to look at getting him a strike for his page. Talking about he a journalist. So if you're doing journalism, I guess you can harass and bully people, twin. Yeah, somebody ran out the church and fell and broke their arm. Kids was crying. He was filming. Somebody like, share, and subscribe to his page. Oh, so that what YouTube on? Okay. Because look, YouTube, y'all in jeopardy now. Because you know what about to happen? Don Lemon about to get a silver case coming too. Y'all ain't know that? Y'all ain't know a silver case was coming? Yeah, a silver case coming. Yeah, a silver case is coming. Y'all heard it here first then if you ain't know. Everybody getting Don Lemon pockets. YouTube's in jeopardy now because it was filmed on their platform. You know what I'm saying? It was it was done on their platform. So they in jeopardy. Yeah, they in jeopardy of playing around. YouTube is. Got Don Lemon on your platform. Filming itself, harassing people in the church. Oh, so you can film crimes on your page, YouTube. That what you can do? On a monetized page, you can film crimes. Oh, if you're a journalist. I get it. I get it. I get it. See, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, pay attention. It's bigger than rap. Hey, it ain't about rich and poor. It ain't about black and white. I'm trying to tell y'all it's about left and right. They playing the game for keeps. No matter what you doing, they is playing the left and right game. And the people that's playing the left and right game are the people that's in power right now. You know what I'm saying? It's the people that's in positions of power in all walks of life, in all different industries. They all like-minded. And one of the things they own, no matter what you got going on, they on their left and right. And they on it hard. And they on it for real. So while y'all here playing, I'm telling you, it's a game going on. See, I'm in the other game. See, I'm in the left-right game. You understand me? It's just like any other game in America. It's just like any other game in the world. It's money in it too. Yeah, it's money in it. Not out here playing. So I'm gonna tell you where I fall at in the left-right game. I'm the one telling the truth. Yeah, I popped up and said, I'm gonna just tell the truth. I don't care what side you're on. I don't care what you done did. If you come across my desk, I'm gonna tell you the truth about what it is. Barack Obama, your name done popped up. You're in jeopardy. Yeah, you're in jeopardy, son. Man, Obama done committed conspiracy, bro. Yeah, he was in a meeting talking about telling lies on Donald Trump. Yeah, Obama was in the meeting telling lies on Donald Trump. And folks went out there and told lies on him, a whole bunch of them. Started investigating him and everything. Barack Obama behind is in jeopardy, huh? For real. He's standing up at the All-Star game waving. Why you think he popped up at the All-Star game? Because he know what time it is. Y'all better pay attention to what's really going on. Yeah, Don Lemon, good looking out for showing everybody that Barack Obama was at the All-Star game. Hey, I'm going to remix that video for y'all right quick. Yeah, y'all check me out in about 20 minutes, man. I'm going to be on there with the remix of Obama at the All-Star game. Soon as he stand up wave, I'm going to hit him with it. Let's make the video go viral. Yeah, we about to show y'all Barack Obama at the All-Star game getting a standing ovation. Yeah, they ain't got nothing to do with him being in jeopardy for committing conspiracy, though. Yeah, they ain't got nothing to do with that. They trying to trick y'all, make y'all think that Obama good to go. Obama behind is in a little trouble right now. For real. Obama's in a little trouble right now because the whole thing is he was the president. The buck stopped with him. Everybody who was in the office, they was the head of the organization they was in. The buck stopped with them. The only subordinate in the room, for real, was Joe Biden. You know what I mean? And he ain't even no subordinate. He's second in command. So everybody was in the room and Joe Biden up in there as the vice president in the meeting with the president, the director of the FBI, director of the NSA, director of the CIA, director of the DNI. Everybody was in the meeting. The White House counsel. All these people's in there. And they said they're going to tell a lie on Trump. Because the information that came back didn't say nothing about what they were saying. You know what I'm saying? Them paperwork didn't say nothing about what they were saying and said. They tried to play a game. So the reason that Hillary Clinton broke her BlackBerry is because if there's no device, then the Fed's hands kind of tied. They can still catch up, you know, and do a little this and that, but without their physical device, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of tough. So he got done limiting his arraignment, asking for his phone back. You had the people who was involved in the Mueller case lying on Trump. They deleted all their phones once Trump started to investigate the investigators. Then they had a January 6th committee where they went out there and told more lies on Trump. He did the same thing, launched an investigation on them. Miraculously, they deleted their phones. So how the last two plays happened, how the phones got deleted, what they doing is they have these iPhones and they put the password in wrong too many times and lock the phone up. See, that's what they did in the Mueller case. Why everybody locked their phone up the day after the investigation was over with? The day after their report was released, everybody put their password in wrong and locked their phones up. See, these folks, they play a game. See, they play a game. And they've been playing a game for so long. And it's the left-right game. They dead serious with it. They're dead serious with it. I'm talking about they getting busy with it. They ain't playing no games. See, they don't even want to talk about Biden and all his mishaps and adventures. But they want to tell you that Trump. They want to tell you that Trump. So over these next few weeks, man, these months, we're going to be releasing these Epstein files. We're going to keep on going with what we got going on. We don't let that stop what we got going on. For real. We're going to keep on doing our thing. We're going to keep dropping it like it's hot. You know what I'm saying? Because we see the growth. We see the play. We know what the people want. They want the truth. The people want the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to give you the facts. We're going to tell you what's going on, for real. You know, we're going to do it our way, though, but we're going to tell you the truth. And they tell them they playing the game right now. Good looking out on the cash out. Hey, that's going to get the story out. That's going to get the story out right there. Good looking out on the cash out. They're going to make sure the story come out, man. We ain't going to never stop, man. We ain't going to never stop pushing forward. We ain't going to never stop doing what we're doing, man. Because at the end of the day, the truth will prevail. You know what I'm saying? We got so much on the board today that it'll make your head spin. It will actually make your head spin if you don't know what's going on. There's so much on the board today. For real. You know what I'm saying? We're in the position right now to shock the world. You know what I'm saying? We're in the position right now to shock the world. They don't even see this coming, man. For real. This is it. This is it, huh? You know what I'm saying? Because they wanted it so bad. This is what the world wanted. They wanted to hear the truth. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to hear the truth. They were tired of playing games. They were tired of shaking the jive. They want to hear the truth. And I promise you, we got truth on the outside. So anybody, you know what I'm saying, got some Epstein files, whatever you got, bring it on up. Bring it to the table. I'm talking about it's belt season. Oh yes, it's belt season. I'm sick and tired of all the games. Everybody talking about some Trump and Epstein. Let's go then. Because I'm about to start dropping the Epstein files for you. Because y'all got to know the truth. I'm about to start dropping the files for you. So you'll know the truth. For real. I'm talking about roll the clip. I'm about to start dropping the Epstein file. Because apparently people don't know what's going on. People done fell for the propaganda. You know what I'm saying? They done told you lie after lie after lie. And then you believe in it. So yeah, we about to start dropping the Epstein file, let the chips fall where they may. Roll the clip. That what we on. For real. That what we on. I ain't gonna lie to you, make it sound fly to you. I can't. All I can do is tell you the truth. I'm telling you what I'm on. I'm about to drop the Epstein file. Obama's in jeopardy. That's his own fault. For real.
Tell them niggas, if they got anything to say to me or about me, they can come hit this link right motherfucking now. Right motherfucking now.
Tie your content dry, like the ass of them niggas you got in your chat. And your artist a gunslinger punk with G.I. Joes that sit in his lap. Ponytail dreads don't scare none. All we see is a roster of freaks. We got a roster of stand-up men. Unsubscribe, they life don't speak. Shh, bushes, put they ass on the thumbnail. Mobile sector started trolling, I don't think it's gonna end well. Is y'all ready to spar for your life? Your female shooters get cleaned off the board. You know you need us, Ty. Gyms don't want us around like we need his support. Drop your link. Press the bell for alert, it rings in the street. Lane popped up for the addy. Austin sector sticking and moving like cleats. Diggs popped up for the bullshit. We don't need to strike no channel. And I didn't have to hit your link. Diggs was punching you out on your panel. Damn. Why you ain't wanna hit the link? Damn. Y'all trolling in chat cause y'all thinking it's sweet.
They come hit this link right motherfucking now.
With they puss ass. We not like you, Ty. Only extensions we got is ones for the sticks. We don't sit on panels all day, cause some of us actually raising their kids. Drunk ass niggas, all in their feelings. Rugrat babies crying on cue, exposing no calls. Ty went live. Dick suckers reporting the news. Clips in the whip. I forgot, this is our content. Bring your best rapper out. Point out that bitch in the comments. Cause we pressing like some lemons. That's how the juice is made. Ted, troll that bitch so hard. Diggs, drop that bitch off the stage.
Jim just told me he don't do all that shit on his page. So if you want to talk to me,
click the link.